It was fucking ear-piercing.
It really was.
As getting shot in the head should be.
Alright, you son of a bitch, I'm back in.
Cop, please take us to the South Ward. Thank you for fixing it. I appreciate it. Easter. Yes, so please take us to South Wards.
All right. And of course, there's cheaters. Why else would we be paid to, let me read it, supervise the event? And here I'd hope our issues would more be with the spectators. The protocol here is simple. Report the cheating faction along with the evidence to the Archon himself. From there, I'd find a position with cover and a view. We'll be able to watch the Archon's abilities at work. Might learn something. If you're courteous enough, he might teach you a trick or two himself.
Yep.
One
Archon
fighting style.
Correct. The Archons are powerful individuals that aren't more than just mages. They have their own connection to their respective portfolios. The Archon of War, unsurprisingly, is a fantastic warrior. He can teach you, any of you, all of you, a fighting style. You imagine. Think about that. You guys can get archery and have +2 to range attack. You guys can pick up defense and just have free AC, assuming you're wearing armor. In theory, actually, now that I think about it, you guys could pick up the Druidic fighting style, which gives you 2 cantrips of the Druid. The class list, or the spell list. Think about that. Think about that. But, in the meantime, Cop, who's your next target?
There's only one person I haven't chosen so far, and that is Need Not.
Congratulations, Neat Norp.
Cheaters Covenant. So you're telling me that the cheaters are bolstering their numbers with hired help? Makes sense. Mercs outsourcing merc work to one another. What say we even the odds then? I think it'd be a good time to see what we're made of. Covertly, of course. Speak with the Jaegers of Jetfen. I know they'll appreciate the good turn as Leylanders. They'll be responsive to any favors we call in here on. Oh, and one more thing. Make it a good show. Captain's orders.
So, the Jaegers of the Jetfen are another mercenary company, and you'll note that the wordation is different. You're not getting favor with them, you're gaining a favor from them. Your guys' company will have a one-time IOU to call in, and they will show up. They're sort of like frogmen, or like spec ops sort of guys.
Jaegers, yeah.
Yeah. So, if you guys ever need a lot of help, you just call in that IOU in the campaign, and they'll help you deal with your problem. So, you know, it's always fun having a favor owed from another mercenary company entirely. So, that is the Eastern Sunset Counties. Let's go off to the land of Norn, shall we? Oh wait, let me drop the slide first.
Am I not normally enough for the Nornal Club?
Shut up! that movie was racist as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off to Norn. Da-da-da. New contract came in. Southern reaches of Norn. Our patron is paying us to assist them and their order with some Odin ritual. Rituals like these always bring out something nasty, especially in the north. But fortunately, we won't be the only mercs out there. The Order of the Dark Sun will be on site as well. So, Nina? Who's your target? Garth is BRB, apparently.
I was gonna pick Garth, so I was hoping he'd be back.
That's
by
clever.
now.
That's what I'd say if I wanted to avoid reading too.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just all wait for him to come back.
I'm already back. What are you talking about?
Oh, that'd be perfect.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Please read us Survivor Flock.
Eldritch Scars ability? What the
We'll
fuck
talk
is
about
this?
these in a sec. We'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about. Don't worry.
Look at it. I'm reading at them. Sorry. I turned to the last page. Survivor's Flock. According to our mysterious patron, some great beast will be called forth after the blood sacrifices. sacrifice. Sorry, there's only one. One that the Order is sure they can dispatch. They say they'll be using blessed weaponry, but I think it's more cursed than blessed. Regardless, we might be rivals, but right now we're all being paid to do the same job. So that leaves us the unfortunate responsibility of keeping the beast distracted and not slaughtering the cultists. Well, they put it down.
Yes. So the Order of the Dark Sun will be the ones to kill the beast that is brought forth. Your guys' job will be to protect the cultists. Yes, they are cultists. They're fucking doing blood sacrifices. Yeah, they're cultists. You'll gain favor with the Order of the Dark Sun when the campaign starts. And you'll gain the Eldritch Scars ability, which I have listed right here because I didn't want to add, just for this slide, additional text because it would seem out of place. So, how it works. For a number of times equal to half a proficiency bonus, rounded up, per long rest, you can reduce the damage you suffer by 1d6 plus your character level. No reaction required, you just do it. The 1d6 increases to a d8 at level 7, a d10 at level 11, so on and so forth. Technically, it starts at a d4, but by the time the main campaign started, you're level 5, so it become a d6. Yeah. So, basically, at the start of the campaign, twice per long rest, you guys will be able to say nuh-uh to an amount of damage for free.
Choice.
So, yep. This, as you guys get clobbered by this beast, your wounds don't heal quite right, and you guys get like almost calloused to certain instances of pain. So that's very normal, very safe. Hey Chong how. Anyways, Garth, who's your target?
I picked Alec. I picked Nina. I shot Cop in the head. Then he got back up and he started reading. Yes, Spot. Sorry, but it's your turn.
Oh boy, okay. Unsettlers, leave the northern monstrosity to the Order if they're so confident they can handle it. Unfortunately, we didn't pay to come.
Get paid. That's on me. Get paid.
To come out just to stand around. Our patron insists that if we're not handling the beast, then we'll be helping with the blood ritual. We'll draw lots and see who comes up. Regardless, all of you eat and drink up. That's an order. We don't want to have to drag your pale, unconscious body back. The rest of us will be watching over the ritual to ensure nothing bad happens, or at least nothing unexpected.
I totally forgot to put on the Fatebinder soundtrack, so we're just gonna switch that real fast. So, if you guys do this one, we might actually randomly determine who does get picked for the blood ritual. You have to donate your blood as part of the blood ritual. 3 of you will be the lucky ones picked. The other ones of you still watch what happened. You will all get the disquieted soul trait. When you guys fall unconscious, you make death saves. Pretty normal. If you get 3 successful death saves, you get back up because being unconscious is actually disquieting to you. You actually can't stand being unconscious in combat. So you actually dead ass get back up because getting on your feet and fighting again is more comforting than staying unconscious. So those are the picks for Norn. And thusly, you guys have to determine. Let me drop the conquest slide on this one. Albion, Norn, or the Eastern Sunset Counties.
Perfect timing, Garth. We're deciding where we're going.
Garth, did you catch me describing the disquieted soul trait?
Yes, it was basically advantage on death saves.
No. When you guys get 3 successful death saves, you get back up.
Oh!
Rather than just being stabilized.
Correct.
Yeah, so you rolled a d20, or rolled a nat 20.
Correct.
How does that affect you just, like, normally sleeping?
It's only in combat. You guys might catch a couple scant fever dreams every now and again, but aside from that, you guys are more or less normal.
Small price to pay.
Yeah!
Anyone have any immediate picks?
Let's start with location. Albion,
That's what I'm saying. Is
Norn, or the Sunsep.
It's between Albion or Norn for me.
yeah. What specifically are you looking at?
Survivor Flock for Norn, or either option for probably +1 HP per level. I would say Norn.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's one for Norn.
Yep.
What about that Esther? Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm,
Hmm.
Mm.
mm.
Indeed.
Yes.
Quite.
All right.
Yeah,
Capital.
this one's a little harder for me.
I think, personally, I think they're all good. Like, the one I'm least for is Sunset, but I picked a lore bard. Like, I guess that's not that surprising here. So the fighting stuff is not the most useful for me.
Same. I'm stuck between. No, that's a lie. I'm gonna go Albion.
One for Albion, one for Norn.
The way I see it, having +1 HP per level is good. Don't get me wrong, but the Eldritch Scar ability is what once a day reduce
Twice a long rest.
Half prof
half
rounded up.
prof.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
go Norn.
Yeah, twice a day you can reduce damage by a die plus your level. So
Yeah, I need that.
You're effectively giving yourself
Effective
that
Oh, the
plus
HP
1
back.
per level.
Yeah. Mathematically that makes sense. One for Albion, two for Norn.
I really like I like having people that can produce resources, ergo why I picked the bomb guy and why I'm leaning very much towards Castellian.
Albion.
Albion, thank you. But God, if you can't tell by Jin, I'm a bit of a whore for like damage reduction. I'm gonna go with Norn.
That makes 3 for Norn then. No other votes necessary. Then welcome to Norn, my friends.
Luckily, we're already here.
All right, I vote
Yes.
Disquieted Soul. I'm kidding.
You
Survivor
would.
Flock.
that'd be such a fucking flip.
At that point, I'd be like, okay, we have to vote against him specifically, right?
One for Survivor Flock.
2 for Survivor Flock.
3 for Survivor Flock.
All right, no further votes necessary. Congratulations, Survivor Flock.
Boys.
The Order
You're
of the
dying.
Dark Sun appreciates your cooperation.
Yeah, whatever, freak, pay us.
How dare you call them a freak? They're just living their life.
I hate you even more now.
You guys are... Well, you'll see when you meet the Order of the Dark Sun. They're rather disquieting in their own way.
Oh, yeah, I'm trusting him as far as I can throw him, and I can't
That's fair.
throw 3,000 people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Very low strength score, so, you know. Little box.
Can we please get a box around Survivor Flock, please?
Can we please get a box over here? Thank you. Thank you.
Snaps fingers.
So, your guys' last stage is called Veil's Approach. These are going to have the most direct connection to the main campaign. You guys are actively entering into the Veil. Your guys' realm of operation. You'll be interacting with the locals, and you can very easily meet those locals immediately in the campaign. Okay? You guys have 3 options. You guys have the Eastern Township of Drizzlin. You guys have a Place of Power, worshipped by the Vespari, which is the collective term for people that live in the Vale. Some Vespari are very, very, very mundane, no different than you or me. Others are much more magically attuned to the world, to nature, right? So there's Drizzlin, there's a Place of Power, and then there's a Cavern Hospital.
Cavern Hospital?
A makeshift hospital in a cavern.
Something
Okay,
like that.
I want to see the Cavern Hospital.
I want to see the Cavern Hospital.
What the hell is
Hospital, please!
Very well.
I'm a healer. Of course, I want to go to a hospital.
Well,
I don't think it's that kind of hospital.
I don't want to go to this hospital.
We got a report from our Imperial allies that some Vespari rebels are holed up in one of their burial caverns. Can't say much on their funeral rites, aside from they bury their dead with legacy arms, coin, that sort of thing. So with the rebels hiding out in these caves, it's ripe for the taking. Who was the last person reading?
Was it me?
Nina?
It wasn't.
Was it you?
No, I don't think it was me.
I think it was Spot.
me.
It was
Spot?
split.
Fine, please pick your victim.
Um, who do I want to pick?
Everyone's picked you at this point, right? So you're free to pick them back. It's just fair.
I think we were all gunning to pick at least one, like everyone once.
Yeah. I think the only people I haven't picked was Garth and you.
Oh.
Dice
Yeah,
roll for it.
I'm sorry, Nina. I think I'm gonna choose you.
Oh.
She's so apologetic.
Congratulations,
Okay.
Nina. Please read us Gravekeepers.
Gravekeepers. Can't say I'm surprised it was an easy bout, fighting cowards, cripples, and comatose people. But what matters is their field hospital is now ours. So, search the entire cavern system, leave nothing unturned, even the very dead. And don't think it's a free-for-all. Standard looting protocol. We all fought, so we all earn a piece.
Yep. So this is a field hospital. It's also where they bury their dead. And this wasn't like a 10 feet behind the front line field hospital. It's like, hey, we have the critically injured here.
Mm-hmm.
Good news is they're not critically injured anymore.
You're dead.
Exactly. It was an easy fight. So, who's next for reading?
Yeah, it's my turn. Who haven't I picked? I don't think I've picked Alec.
Hmm.
So it's your turn.
Be right back.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Unmute yourself. Get your ass back here. Reading Tomb Raiders.
Alright, Tomb Raiders. Rebels crushed. Simple as that. New orders. Round up all the supplies and bring them back to camp. We'll be shipping them over to the Imperials. Not like we need not like we need any of their weapons, and we have our own apothecaries. Besides, it'll pay dividends when we begin working in earnest with the Blackclads. Having a good first impression and such.
Yep, Blackclads is the general nomenclature for the Empire. They all wear black armor.
Oh.
The Terevian Logistics Corps is exactly what it sounds like. It is the logistics corps for the Empire, comprised predominantly, I would say, like 60% of dwarves. The tier of mountains is where they hail from. So you can imagine them as like the Army Corps of Engineers.
Yeah.
Right. You guys technically don't buy into their supply line, but you know, if you're willing to pay for it, it just doesn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since you're friends with the Logistics Corps, that means your friends are friends with the Logistics Corps. So that means your Sutler will be able to come and go faster. So there's a faster speed, faster turnaround time.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, Gravekeepers, you guys all get paid coin, and you guys get Restorative Ointment, which I believe heals for 2d8 plus 4 per use. Or you could spend a use to cure poison or a disease. Hopefully you guys won't need that last one all that much, but I don't know. So, where do you guys want to go to next? The Place of Power nearby, or Drizzlane?
Place of power.
Sure, that one. Power.
Okay, we're going to the Place of Power.
Ooh, a lesser bag folding.
Just received new orders from the Remnants. We're to investigate and clear out a place of power that they suspect some Vespari mages are congregating at. These mages have been a thorn in their side, so we'll check the place out and see what options we have from there. Alec? Pick your victim.
I don't know who I haven't called on. Spot, your turn.
Damn.
Please read us Crimson Scourers.
Okay. An eerily quiet place, but just because they aren't here now doesn't mean they won't come back. Topple the stones and ready some fuel. We'll make sure they have nothing to come back to if they ever come back. I don't want to hear any complaints from the remnants that we didn't do our jobs.
Yep. And you guys, after equivocally looting this sacred place, we'll find a lesser bag of holding. It holds 100 pounds worth of material, as opposed to a normal bag of holding's 500. 500? 700?
I believe it's 500.
Let's be honest,
Yeah.
it's basically unlimited because no one keeps track of it.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys got a lesser bag of holding if you do this one. Spot! Who is our next reader? Please popcorn pick someone.
I am going to choose Garth this time.
Congratulations, Garth.
And eat
Pop.
my chip.
We should be eating popcorn.
Because it's your
I
turn,
actually
boy.
debated making popcorn, not gonna lie.
Because you're the pop boy.
Because you're the pop boy.
The pop man. And then cops the pot boy.
Huh?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Pop boy cheese dog man.
Ew. Is that wielders or outwelders? Wielders.
Wield.
Wielders. Place is empty with no tracks in recent weeks. Let's march out. No use wasting our more of our time here. If they do come back, we'll hear about it in a perimeter report, and we can come back and settle this properly. If nothing else, the locals ought to be a bit nicer to us than the Imperials. Vespari,
You leave.
Nora,
you,
the hedge mage.
you come out here. You investigate the place. You find no issues with the region. You leave. Quick, clean, and simple. For being merciful in this sacred site, you will get favor with the local population. And one of the locals will even join your company. Her name's Nora.
Nora the head
And she's one of the people that visits this place, if you guys are being so kind as to leave it alone.
Hi, Nora.
Did you
What
want
does
to
she
send
do?
the other slide that we looked at?
Oh yeah, my bad.
I just realized.
That was the captain. Choo! And while I'm here... Choo!
So what is
Yep,
a hedge
it's
mage?
A mage that lives...
Mage of the hedge.
So, basically, it's a mage that lives in, like, the woods. Like, they're like a hermit.
Druidic
Like,
type?
that one guy that has the rabbits in the Hobbit movie, he's a hedge mage.
Ah.
Radagast.
We can collect more druids!
Thank you. Basically, yeah, she is a druid.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So you guys can make a druid that knows the region. She could be your guys' friend.
We're
Or she
full.
hates you guys.
We have enough, thank you.
So, let's go to the last place. Let's go to Drisslane. Welcome to Drisslane,
Hey.
one of the easternmost towns of the Vale, and unfortunately for them, it's among the first towns that the Mithros Empire has set its sights on. We'll be running parallel to the armies dedicated to the Vale, the Chanter Host and the Remnants. Both the leaders on site have some intriguing ideas on how to kick off this conquest, and I'd like to see at least one of their methods firsthand. Garth, please pick.
I don't wanna. I'll do. What if I just pick myself? No, I'm not gonna do that.
If you want, sure, I don't give a shit.
Be that kid in class. It's like, hey, what are we doing? It's like, shut up.
Teacher, you forgot to go sign homework.
No, I'm not gonna be that kid. Hey, cop, it's your turn again. You get the homework, homework boy.
Homework.
Yeah, that's never getting turned in.
Please read us Harmonious.
All right. Let's see. The Chanter hosts have a plan to live up to their namesakes by occupying a nearby hilltop and blasting thunderous barrage onto the town. We'll be accommodating them to keep their cadre safe and to make sure any outriders don't make it back alive. And don't worry, I've been told we won't need to we won't need to stick beeswax in our ears unless we get in their way, of course.
Yep, so the Chanter host's plan is to literally sing barrages at them. Like artillery. Just don't get in front of them. You'll be fine.
Baller.
You'll gain favor with the faction, the army, as well as their Archon. The Archon of Song. And, Cop, this is our last prompt, so please pick who will finish us out with.
I choose Spot.
I knew you would.
This rat. This fucking rat.
How did I know that was coming?
Trying to get her used to talking.
Yeah, fair enough. You know, it's tough love. Also, I see a typo. It should be infamous with an A. Please read us Drizzlane Butchers.
Okay. The Remnant have an infamous reputation on being an unstoppable, ironclad legion. We'll be accompanying them as they breach through Drizzlane. Is it Drizzlanes?
Drizzlanes, yeah.
Defenses and putting the town into subjugation.
Subjugation.
Subjugation. Thank you.
There you go. There you go.
And by the still ones, make you useful and presentable. They'll be gauging us as much as we'll be gauging them. Let's leave a good first impression.
Should we make yourself useful and presentable? That's on me. So, yeah, instead of escorting a living artillery unit to a hilltop, you guys will just do things quick, clean, and simple, down and dirty, fighting stuff on the forefront. You guys will gain favor with the remnants, as well as their leader, the Archon of Spears. So, you guys have 3 locations. You guys have Drizzlane, you guys have the Place of Power, and you guys have the Field Hospital, quote unquote. What are you guys feeling? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
I think my answer's pretty.
I would say the Chandler Host and the Remnants will be your guys' like main interfacing like groups. Like they are
Okay.
the Empire's armies for this entire region. So you will pretty continuously be interacting with at least one of them.
Well, then we should probably have favor of at least one of them. I say Archon of Song.
I can't imagine why.
Nah, no reason. I just think it's good to have one of them on your song.
I will say the Archon of Song is if you're fighting him, probably a mage's wooden nightmare for most mages. Because he can outpower your verbal component out of your fucking
with his
mouth.
own verbal.
Yes.
Like
He's an elf. He's a blade singer. He's also racist as fuck. He's very elven superiority complex guy. The Archon of Spears, she's pretty chill. She's pretty down to earth. But yeah. She could literally make spears, like fly out from nowhere. It's a fun fact. Remnants carry multiple spears into combat. On the off chance that they die, the Archon of Spears has another spear immediately available off their fucking corpse. Congratulations, you have done a great service by carrying my weapons for me into battle.
Metal kind of
But
sick.
she is nasty to fight.
Gee.
So
I'm kidding.
yep. Her name is Alma Extra.
Well, you said a favor. How about a date?
Yeah, you guys want to shoot that shot? Have fun. This is the campaign for it, I guess.
I'll shoot that shot.
Okay, have fun.
I'm torn between the cavern and the.
Oh yeah, she also
Oh,
impales
interesting.
people, like Vlad the Impaler.
I'm choosing the cavern.
Logistics Corp.
I want money if we aren't getting better starting equipment, so that maybe we can purchase some things.
So one for Cavern. What were the other votes? One for Cavern Hospital, Field Hospital, and
I vote Drizzlane.
one for Drizzlane. Okay.
What's Logistics Corps again? Oh wait, we get a favor from them.
Well, you gain favor with them, not a favor.
Right, yes.
They like us more.
Yeah, you curry favor. Here's the
Curry does have good flavor.
Curry does have good flavor. You're right. I would
You push that.
what? Oh, that's my bad.
I think you both feel like
thanks.
everything else.
Thanks, pass me. You're real one. You're real. You got
To
me.
me
Once again,
from-
future me.
How many minutes apart?
To me, 30 seconds from now. To me, 30 seconds ago. Attack on Titan shit.
Alright, what are we
I'm gonna stick with the mild joke one that I picked of the Archon of Song, the Harmonists. over here.
Okay,
well, we have to pick where we're
Driss
going
Lane.
for.
Oh,
Driss Lane, yeah.
just like, yeah.
Okay, so 2 for Driss Lane, 1 for Field Hospital.
I'll go Field Hospital. 400 gold.
Right?
so
And
2 and
400
2.
gold is nothing, man.
how good is the economy crash? Is 400 gold good?
Yes.
That depends. You guys, how well are you guys gonna do your fucking jobs? It might be Trump change in due time.
Yeah, 400 gold ain't enough to buy any of these 3 options. Throw their options out.
Spot, you're the tiebreaker.
You know what? Can I change my vote?
2.
Archon of Song's favor.
Okay, so Driss Lane.
Yes, Drislade.
All right, 3 for Driss Lane. No further votes necessary.
All
All right, so now that we're here at Driss Lane, so now that we're here at Driss Lane, what are you guys voting on?
Oh,
Harmonious.
Just Lane.
Harmonious!
How the fuck do we
Harmonious!
keep coming here? This place sucks.
Okay, so 2 for Harmonious. 2 for Harmonious. What about the rest of you?
We'll just go 3 because I'm not particularly partial to one or the other.
Yeah, I want to vote Harmonists too, so Harmonists.
Very well. Maybe the Archon of Song won't spit on all of you because none of you guys are full-blooded high elves. Good job.
Not only do you have to be Elven, you have to be a specific Elven.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing. He hates other high elves too.
Oh,
If they don't operate to what he perceives as a high elven standard, he thinks that they're mutts, and he doesn't like them. Even if they're full-blooded elves, he still doesn't like them.
Alright, so what do
Yeah.
you think, guys? Archon of Spears?
Yeah, no, the Archon of Song's an asshole. He also wants to fight the Archon of War one-on-one.
Oh, that's that guy! Yeah,
It's this
fuck that guy. I'm changing my vote. Archon of Spears.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 for our...
I
So I
want to tell with who's with me.
Well, does anyone from the Harvest switch votes? Because
Do you guys
Okay,
is going to
explain-
be known as the Harmonists or the Drizzling Butchers?
hold on, I didn't look at the name of that one.
Being
Butcher in it.
being an entertainer background, Harmonists. I'm good with that.
Drizzling Butcher.
I would say just
Alec.
because he's the Archon of Song, that doesn't mean he does care for entertainment. He used to be renowned for it. Not anymore.
Oh.
Not ever since the
Oh.
Thief King took over.
He sold out.
Sort of.
Alec, explain to me why you hate this person.
Because I feel like gaining favor with them is gonna feel less valuable than gaining favor with someone that isn't already predisposed to hate us.
How many of you guys are full elves? Just wondering.
Half.
Of us.
Ah! Oh, so you're a mongrel. Okay, so that's...
Yeah, that's what I thought the reaction was gonna be. It's just like, oh, you're half elf, so you're even worse than anything could
Do
possibly.
you remember, Garth, do you
You failed
remember
people.
the twins in the Colonial campaign, the one that would call you Lumberfoot? Yeah, it's gonna be like that, except worse.
I changed my vote.
But the thing is, you guys don't meet the Archons that often. Most people don't, so...
Yeah, but I imagine their personality has influence amongst their people.
Yeah, a little bit.
no,
I can describe you guys. So the remnants they're called the remnants for a reason. They are the leftover peoples of the steppes, as well as a bit of Leylander territory. They recruit pretty widely. They're among one of the more, I'll call it, normal factions in the Empire's armies. And they're led by the Archon Spears. You guys already know that. She has a personal honor guard, which are specialized spearmen. The chanter hosts are much more limited in who they recruit. All people in their number have to have some sort of vocal singing capability or screaming capability. One or the other. At least one or the other. So, for example, the people you're escorting in the Harmonist option are the screamers. They're people that can actually amplify their screaming to the point where it's damaging. This does not necessarily make them safe from their own screaming. There have been numerous accounts that the chanter host burns through these people and makes them mute by the end of their service.
Why they're still ones? These guys are fucking annoying.
Pretty much. The Archon of Song will do performances for the chanter hosts before great battles, and it's described as people as beautiful. very serene, very inspiring, if not a bit melancholic. The Archon song does have his own honor guard, which are all high elves that are maybe operating up to his standard. He is a blade singer. Maybe unsurprisingly.
Of course.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you
so he's
mentioned that
technically a
earlier.
wizard, technically. So that's some insights on your guys' factions. The Chanter hosts are pretty true to their namesake, and the Remnants are more normalized. They're better than the fucking flesh monstrosities of the Archon of Flesh, the rat packs of the Archon of Vermin.
Hey yo!
Yeah, there's an Archon of Horns who's like a bestial brute who's sort of an asshole, but he's like a bro. He's like a frat boy, right? So he's like, so if you're good with him, you're good, but if you're not, you're fucked. I don't know how to describe it. So yeah.
So what were the votes?
I think 2 for Drislane Butchers, 1 for Harmonious, and I think it's you and Spot. Or no, you had voted for Harmonious, right?
I changed to Butchers.
Okay, so that's 3 for Butchers.
Drizzling butchers.
Congratulations, you guys are not the Drislane Butchers. Drislane is the town right before where we start the campaign. Like
Nice.
Road wise.
Right, so our reputation would probably be carried over from that.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
They're gonna hate
100%.
us, but more importantly, they're gonna fear us.
So the main campaign starts in the next town after this conquest called Kenville's Crossing. Don't worry, I'll type it out in chat. We'll talk about what that looks like in due time. But congratulations, all of you! You have completed the conquest. Can we get a box around Drizzling Butchers, please?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say, can we get a round of applause?
Dude, so if you guys want to do that, sure. Sure. But give yourself a hand.
Just one?
On call?
Oh.
Shut up. So, you
Nasty.
guys... let's just go through the conquest just one final time. You guys didn't have any other destinations to pick for this one. You guys start in Castella, deciding to work for a foreign free port. From there, you guys went to the country of Zugoff and decided to not fight fire with fire, not fight water with water. You didn't fight water with earth. You decided to fight water with a bunch of fucking wolves.
Fight
with
water
wolves.
with.
That's what a sane, perfectly sane thing to say. Yeah.
Amazing.
These hounds know how to party.
From
Wolves can
there,
swim.
you guys went to the southern reaches of Norn, where you guys decided to defend these evil cultists as they're doing their blood ritual, while the Order of the Dark Sun ran through the mysterious beast that was called forward. And from there, off to Drislane to show them Imperial hospitality. It's actually an interesting route you guys took. If we go back to the world map here. I have the conquest slides in like a folder, so I have to navigate away from it. So because here's how you guys went, right? You guys started in Castella, right? You went to Zugoff. Oh, I need to zoom out. Zoom. You guys started in Castella. You went to Zugoff, then off to Norn, and then. So you guys actually went a very logical pathway.
Yeah.
Because you guys could have, in theory, did like this, then this, then this, and then here. And I was like, how the fuck did you guys do all that? I don't fucking know. No
You
question.
know what? Hey, since we did that,
I
You
know.
get a bonus?
can we get a bonus speed to our sutler? Since we've blazed a very logical path.
Very straightforward path.
Little bonus.
Easier to follow than
Bonus.
go across the Mediterranean
It
Sea,
is.
then
Yeah,
through
okay,
the
fine,
sunsets.
Sure. I'll increase your Sittler's
Woo!
speed.
Thank you.
Yippee.
You guys are probably all at by the point of the main campaign quite accustomed to sailing, because that's the main point of convoyance you guys had. Like this was probably a land route, but like getting all the way to Norn, like you don't just march through Zugoff. Like that's
Excuse us.
So yeah, and no, the Gloomhall is dead ass no man's land. Like no one ever makes it through. To the point where this stretch of terrain has actually stopped the Empire. Like, if you guys wonder where the Archon of Flesh is deployed at, this is where they're deployed at.
Ooh.
Against the unspeakable fey horrors of the Gloom Hollow, she deploys undead flesh monstrosities by evil of evil. Yeah, one of these will win eventually, I hope. I don't fucking know.
Whoever wins,
They'll stop
we
squirming,
lose.
I think.
The Archon of Beast is Archon of Horns. My bad. The Archon of Horns is deployed against the Leylands. There is also the Archon of Vermin, which is deployed here or there. There is the Archon of Crafts. He's the head of the Terevian Logistics Corps because he's a dwarf. This is the dwarf that got cowed in front of his entire fucking country, and it's like a national tragedy, but we don't talk about that. There is the Archon of Justice. Yeah, he got like... it's called the Terevian Gift. That's what the incident was. The Thief King deadass stole his powers and fucking like Dai Li from Bossing Say snapped his fingers and undid a part of the capital because he just stole the Archon of Crafts powers.
Nice.
He's not called the Thief King for no reason, right? There's the Archon of Justice, Vendrian the Confessor, but he's based out of predominantly the Mithras Empire's capital. There is a new Archon, which we'll probably talk about in the campaign itself, and then the Archon of Pages. They are a living golem of spellbook pages.
Ooh.
Every single
do I
one from a
meet him?
different. Every single one is from a different spellbook. So this is already a low fantasy game. He's making it lower fantasy.
He's stealing the power.
I am the highest fantasy there is.
The rumors have it that the caster of all those spellbooks are trapped in those pages. So
Ooh.
he's a person made of hundreds of souls. So anyways, you guys don't want to meet him.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Is he just roaming around stealing pages?
No, he kills a person and then steals the pages.
Just roaming. He's just a random event we can come
He's-
across, like, oh, fuck!
He's a special assignment sort of guy. So, now let's go off. We finished the conquest system. Congratulations, Fei Chong Hao. You guys did it.
Yippee!
You guys have gained +1 attribute points. So feel free to dispense that out right now, as you see fit. You guys gained Arlen the Houndmaster. You guys gained the Eldritch Scars trait and favor with the Order of the Dark Sun. And then-
would you write up the Eldritch Scars?
Yeah, I'll do that after Sesh. Just mark that
whatever,
somewhere.
so we could just add it to our.
Yeah, I'll codify it out. I have it choppily codified in my notes right here. It's like very hacker elite speak, I guess. I don't know, D&D hacker elite speak. Yeah, I'll send that out after session. And then you guys went to Drizzlane. Yippee!